your kids move out, maybe go off to college, and you find yourself with more spare time and you don't know what to do with it. Grab your coffee because today we're going to talk about hobbies that you should start in midlife. It's going to be a good one.
Let's do it.
You know what? I found myself in this predicament. You know, because we remember we had this conversation. I said, babe, I don't have any hobbies. You're like, well, what do you like doing? I'm like, I don't know. You know, Alyssa moved out and I don't know. I found myself, I was the quintessential midlife woman with kind of spare time and nothing to do. I couldn't figure it out.
I should be like, babe, go make some friends. Make that a hobby.
Nah. Do you remember that though? Do you remember me having any kind of hobbies?
Not a whole lot.
I feel like a lot of women, and you know what? Like, I think the hobbies, if they choose hobbies, if they don't choose them correctly or carefully, they're choosing bad ones. Because what happens at midlife, what will happen? Your hobby becomes what? Eating and drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Eating and drinking,
Always.
Going out for drinks.
Yep. Then you find yourself like, oh, I don't like the way I look. Well, you caused that. You just stay active. You got to do something.
Because I would say one of the only hobbies I did have was at a time was my Saturday morning brunch with Lisa after Orange Theory. It was Orange Theory plus drinking.
Yep.
Like 2 margaritas on a freaking Saturday morning.
That is crazy because that's early as hell. Like, who drinks that early in the day? Yeah.
Me. It was such a recipe for disaster. And now in hindsight, like my weekend was shot. I remember I would come home kind of grumpy, kind of like, don't ask me to do anything or go anywhere for the rest of the weekend.
That's where you got those crabby old lady legs from. The drinking.
Orange Theory.
And the drinking.
Raised my cortisol with Orange Theory and then went to drink margaritas and raised it some more.
You threw flame on the fire.
I did.
You just.
Oh my God. What a disaster.
But that's what a lot of these women are doing.
Oh, yeah.
They don't realize what they're doing.
Brunch.
In the moment, you don't realize. Brunch with the girls. Mimosas. They're smacking those mimosas. Then shots come out. Smacking back shots. Like, whoa. All right, girl, you better slow down.
But let me tell you this. And listen, I like to be someone that, I like to practice what I preach. So I really made an effort this past year, and I'm continuing to make an effort, like to have hobbies, to not just be a homebody. Because it's my tendency is to be a homebody.
Well, it was your idea, not mine. You got an idea, wild hair up your ass, so let's get e-bikes. And we did, and that's, I guess you can call that a hobby. I don't know. It's fun. It's a fun-ass hobby, you know? And then we got little speakers, and we ride from our house to the beach, and it gives us something to do. Because, see, here's the sauce, you guys, especially if you're married or in a relationship. Don't grow stale. Don't grow apart. Don't one person do one thing, the other person does it. Because what happens is the wife will have her girlfriend time out. They'll go hang out, drinks, whatever, and you're with the boys. Or you'll have your little football Sunday, and then she'll be bored out of her mind. Like, got to do things together.
I know. When you factor in work, and then you're doing those separate things, there's not that much together time.
No. You both leave in the morning, 8 to 5, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have, say you're high up on the corporate ladder, like you're an executive, and they keep you there longer because you have business meetings afterwards. Or you have a work function because it's good for the team. Let's go out for dinners.
Then there you go.
Then
There's not a whole lot of time left.
Home, you got an hour or two if you're lucky. And this is a Monday through Friday, and then the weekends come, and then you kind of aren't even connected there either.
Yeah. No, it's hobbies are important, both together, hobbies, separate hobbies, whatever. But in general, having things that like you thoroughly enjoy that are not detrimental to your health and wellness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So not detrimental to your health and wellness. But there's lots of things like think about it, like explore. And that's what I want to talk about in this episode. Like let's kind of like brainstorm for people like what different things they can do. Yes, e-bikes, that was honestly, and I've shared on this before, that's been like one of my most favorite things to do. And I'm proud of myself because I did come out of my comfort zone in 2025. I purposely wanted to try new things. And so that was a big deal for me to do that. I love it. I love it so much, my e-bike. But it's not stopping there. Like I have just, my mind is more open to like, what else can we do? I know for a fact on this year, I have 2 more things before the end of the year that I want to do. Second thing is I want to do pickleball.
Yeah.
I want to see if I like it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to force it just because it's a cool thing to do. But we got rackets. We got that set. I want to try pickleball.
Yeah.
And we joined a new gym. You guys know it's amazing new gym, but they have pickleball courts. They have open play. You can meet other couples that way. It's a great way to like meet people and socialize.
True. We belong to a goddamn country club. It's cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. And they have pickleball courts, but I want to learn how to pickleball.
Going to the pool, a hobby?
Going to the pool? Yeah. That is important for me too. Pool time for me is decompress.
Yeah.
I have to have time where I decompress. So yeah, that's kind of a hobby for me, but it's part of my decompression to have some kind of like down, relaxed time reading. I want to get back into reading. Like I've been reading lately. I love that. Like summer reads, pickleball. Another one, this is a big one, and I hope I love it, but I really want to try paddleboarding.
100%. We talked about
yeah,
this.
And if we like it, I want to get our own boards and like hang them in the garage. And because they do it right there at Dana Point Harbor, so close to us. It's the inside.
I wonder how long those things are. Like if we can get attachments to our e-bikes.
You can. Did you see the Murph advertisement?
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's an attachment on the e-bike,
dude,
that you can put your board there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, on the Murph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for sure, that's up for sure. That's me too. I want to try it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. You're on the ocean. I love the water, and you're gonna get a little little
like
exercise. You know,
Pilates. It's like a Pilates, but in real time. It's because it's core and balance.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want when you're older. You want balance and core because you don't want to have falls as you get older.
But I think that looks like it'd be such a cool, because I love like just being like near the beach. I love that.
Of
and
course.
I'm not going to surf. No, I'm not going to boogie board and do all that stuff. I'm not.
No,
I don't
that's
want to
not
do
you.
that. But paddleboarding, I think I could.
What's
I'd
a little
like to
more
learn.
chill?
Yeah.
It's chill. You're just cruising.
Yeah.
You're standing up.
Yeah.
You get in the breeze from the ocean, sunlight. It's just nice. You're on the water.
I want to try that. So, think about things. Think about like, do you want to take up dance lessons?
True.
Just think about like the world, like open your eyes to what you could learn.
Think about what you've always wanted to do.
Right.
Think about like what you put off for so long. For whatever reason, you had a mental block. Like me, I'm mad that one thing I have regret on is I should have, because I was in the scene and I worked in as a bouncer and they had lessons. I could have showed up earlier to the club, is learn how to salsa dance. Just to know.
Yeah.
It's good. Move me just to know,
Yeah.
just to move the body.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I don't know why I didn't do it.
Yeah, I think dance lessons would be a good thing. I know a lot of people do like bingo. But now I'm really sound like an old lady.
You know what I think you should do though? I'll watch you from the sidelines. I think you should get your own ice skates and go ice skating.
Oh,
on
I
a bigger
love it.
ring, because you're good.
That was another.
Because I can tell you are good. Me, forget about it, man. That shit is hard.
See, I did it when I was young, and that was like, like I felt alive when I put those ice skates on. Like, oh my god, like.
And see, what I said earlier on a couple episodes ago is talking about the algorithm, your computer remembers. Even though it's been years since you did that, you ain't lost it.
Nope.
It's like riding a bike. You haven't lost it. It's in there. It's programmed. It's in there. You just have to re-spark it again.
Yeah.
You re-sparked it.
Yeah, so that's another one. What else is there? When I went to go see the Dancing with the Stars show with Alyssa, it made me think like that'd be cool, like to like do dance lessons. Like it was so cool watching everybody like those dances are just crazy, and they're all in such good shape.
Very good shape. Dancers have killer bodies.
Oh my god, like lean and toned.
Muscular legs.
Oh my goodness, and it was cool. It was cool to watch. But I'm like, oh yeah, no wonder the celebrities like the Dancing with the Stars, because that's kind of a cool skill to learn.
Yeah. What else?
Another thing I think, which is what we just did, is a great thing for people to do in midlife, is discover a new gym.
100,000%.
We just did that.
Yeah.
So like go out, like go tour some gyms. Find one that has like that vibe, that social vibe, maybe that you can find your people, Because our gym has like a cafe and lots of different social stuff. They have the pickleball courts. They have all the classes, and they have the pool and all that stuff. But like find a gym, like a new gym. I remember Matt and Wendy. Matt used to tell me that was him and Wendy's entertainment, is they would drive to nearby towns and try new gyms. Like you could get day passes at gyms, but that'd be a cool hobby. And it's conducive to your health and wellness.
Exactly. So true. We need to invite them to our gym. It's gonna blow them away. But like we need to come. You need to come on a Sunday. Maybe go a little early, get a workout in, and then come down to the pool after and be like, bro.
Yeah, I guess it's really popular. People join there just for like the
Yeah, I didn't know. You told me that this morning.
Yeah, just for the summer because that beach club is so nice.
It's lit, yeah. Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, what else? What other kind of lessons would you think, or things like hobbies that people in midlife could try?
Mine that I miss real bad. And when the right time comes, I'm hoping as I join like a little small school or academy, is like learn some martial arts. Mm-hmm. Boxing, kickboxing, that's fun. It's fun to hit something. I can't stress it enough. When you hit something, it just feels good. It feels alive.
Or like a self-defense class.
Self-defense, very important.
You know, what is it? Krav Maga?
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga, that's what it's called. Yeah. A lot of people do, listen, because this is why, and
that's community.
We just talked about this in the other episode about Orange Theory. The reason why people got so mad at me with my posts is because that's their community. That's their people.
They're protecting community.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, find a hobby that's, you get the community, the accountability, the good habits, all of that, but also with something that's conducive to what your health and fitness goals are. If that's Orange Theory for you, fine. But for some people, it's not, because they're not getting to the goals that they want.
Yeah.
But even joining our gym, just that gym is going to open up all these possibilities for other hobbies. Because maybe I'm going to try some Pilates.
Exactly.
Pickleball.
Yep.
You know,
gotta be
yoga.
Got to be open-minded.
Yoga. And they do the hot yoga.
Yeah. I've been talking yoga forever.
Yeah, because it's great for flexibility.
I'm going to do it. I have to do it because I've been talking about it so much, and I want flexibility. As I get older, I want mobility, flexibility. It builds a strong core. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you're holding like positions, time under tension. That does get your joints and your ligaments strong.
I think, but for so long, I just couldn't wrap my head around something. Like, nothing sparked joy. Like, I couldn't think of something that like sounded like something I would want to do. But sometimes what you have to do is take yourself out of your comfort zone and try things. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. Never do it again.
That's it.
But try them.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know, like, what made me want an e-bike now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I have no idea how I got into that.
You must have seen a Murph commercial or heard.
No, I think.
What was it?
Well, because I thought that, listen, I didn't want a bike to bike for cardio. So I didn't want to bike without a motor. That wasn't interesting to me. But I thought e-bikes were ugly. I thought they looked like motorcycles or something. But when we moved to Orange County and we were at, I think we were in San Clemente one day at the pier.
That's right.
And I saw my Murph that looked like a beach cruiser. And it was an e-bike. I'm like, oh, you mean they can be like cute? And
of course.
Of course, right? One. It has to be cute. And then I thought, I didn't know they could look like a beach cruiser, because now it's like a beach cruiser, but I'm not doing it for cardio. I work out enough. That's separate. Yeah. I'm doing it to get my wind in my hair and sun on my skin and see the beautiful scenery and go have a little treat, ride to an ice cream shop. That's what I'm doing.
Or the donut shop like we just did. Yep.
Because that's joy for me. You know what else I was thinking? You know, I've been on my kick with the horses. Horse riding lessons. They probably do them right there at the stables.
Of course they do.
Horse riding lessons. Because I've been having like this.
Have you ridden a horse before?
Never in my life.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Never even touched a horse.
You lived close to the country club.
I know.
No, me neither.
No, and I shared it on Instagram, but I have this like deep emotional attachment to horses. Like, when I'm near them, I feel emotional. And come to find out, there's like, people go to horse therapy. Actually, I was telling Shalene, my hairstylist, yesterday, and she goes, oh my God, Janine, my son went to horse therapy for his Tourette's, and it did wonders for him. It's like a thing. Horse therapy.
I never heard of that.
And she said makes sense. She has the same emotional like feeling. It's very common, I guess. There's something about their stature. They're large. They're just, I don't know, something about them.
They're gentle creatures, but they're powerful.
Like, what do you say? Majestic.
Yes.
They're majestic.
Yeah, think about the way they look.
Yeah.
Like, who made them? Those things,
crazy.
All muscle, beautiful coat,
beautiful.
Long
When
mane.
they walk, you see their muscles flex and move. Oh, they're so beautiful. But yeah, I was thinking that, like, horseback riding lessons. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah.
But like I think that sometimes we just like get stuck in like these ruts.
Yeah, we do.
Of life, thinking that whatever we've done in our life up to this point, that's just it. That was just my life. I was this and that, but now I'm not those things. Like you said in another episode, you said people say, I used to be an athlete. I used to be You can become things as you get old. Just because you turn 50 doesn't mean you stop becoming things.
Yeah.
Or stop being things.
I wonder when that happened, when people started giving up on life, like as humans. Like, when did people think like, we're obviously aging much better at this era because of what's available to us.
Right.
You go back 10, 20, 30 years, 40, 50. Yeah, obviously they didn't look the best. They look like they're 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot at 50. But what makes people give up at this age? Like 40s is still very young because, again, this is what I've said this many times. Is like, you might feel old and say you're old, and you might be old to a 20-something-year-old, maybe a little old to a 30-something-year-old, not much. But to a 70-something, 80-something-year-old, you're still a kid. They'll tell you, like, you're a kid. You want to trade places? You're a kid.
I know.
What do you mean you're old? I'm old. You're not
like,
old.
When I think about, like, my mom, she didn't want to, like, she got to a certain age, and it was just about living day to day. She didn't want to learn anything, become anything.
No.
It's like her dreams stopped. And, like, it's like she was stuck in this box, in literal box. It's funny because people ask, like, why didn't we get the 3-bedroom whatever in our house? And because my office is in a loft. I'm like, because I didn't want to be in a box for my office.
True.
Because my mom was in a box my whole life. She was always in a room on the computer doing her slot machines. And she, like, was in that box or, like, in her 3-mile radius around the neighborhood. But she didn't venture outside of that. She never thought, hey, I want to learn how to do this. Or she just stopped growing. And just lived day to day, like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think I feared that would be me because I'm so much like her. And I feel, I did that for a while there in like 2020 after she died, really. Kind of like those years after she died before 2025. I kind of was like that in the box, right?
Yeah, you
were. In
were.
the room, in the
Yeah, you were very stagnant. Everything, your business was stagnant. Everything was just like...
My fitness was stagnant. Everything was stagnant.
You were just cruising along.
I was just getting by.
Yep.
And I could still be in that same place if I didn't take action and do something about it.
Yeah, true.
And it required not only doing something about it physically and setting goals and all that, it required finding joy, doing hobbies, things that to do. Instead of, like, I think that sometimes I only ever thought of something to do was going out to eat. So it's so weird how my life has completely flipped around.
I mean, you uprooted us. Basically, you said you want to move. Yup, let's go.
I know, but like all I wanted to ever do was to go out to eat. And now I don't even like going out to eat. I rather do things like go e-bike and pack a lunch, but it's nothing to do with going out to eat a lot, right?
Yeah.
It's like I want to go to the gym and hang out at the pool or go to the movies, but I don't want to. It's not about. It's like it's funny because even Lisa said it yesterday. She goes, "God, this does not sound like you." I'm like, I know, but you need to stop saying that because it's annoying me right now. But if you knew me, what it boils down to is if you knew me in 2022, 2023, 2024, you don't know me now because I'm not that person anymore.
And that's the problem with people is they think they got to stay stuck there. So people are like, "Oh, I didn't know you." Well, I changed.
Yeah.
I evolved.
I didn't know you liked this. I thought you didn't like that. It's like they want to keep you in the box.
Because they're in the box.
People want to keep you in the fucking box.
All around, they want to keep you in the box. They want you to look a certain way so they're comfortable.
Yep.
They're not happy when you lose weight. They're happy when you gain weight, though. They have nothing to say. They're mad when you drink the Diet Coke, but I'm knocking back shots, drinking beer, getting fat.
They want to keep
they have
you
no problem.
Yeah, they just want to keep you in a box, right? Because it's like, I evolved. You can evolve too.
Everybody can evolve.
Today I can say I hate, I don't know, dancing, and next year I could be like taking ballroom dancing classes.
That's it.
I never say never. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can tell you that I'm just more open now because once you kind of break out of the box, you kind of, the saying, the world is your oyster.
Well, I changed my mindset. I said, you know what? The world's your oyster, but I also want to go through adventures in this life.
Yeah.
I don't want to have regrets. Like I have my own bucket list places I want to go. I tell you, I want to go to Thailand. Why?
Yeah.
I want to train at the Mecca. I want to say, I did that. I trained at where my, the art of Muay Thai, where I love. Things like that. You want to go to Greece someday.
Yeah.
We're gonna knock all that out. Your life is a movie. Make it what you want to make it.
Yeah.
Get out of that box.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like you have to think like, maybe I will. Maybe I can get into something new and start it from scratch and then become very good at it at this age. I think people think it's too late to start something that they never did before. Or even moving was a big deal, right? Because that was a box in and of itself.
Yep.
So when you move and you make that move, you think we could live wherever we want.
True.
I can go wherever I want.
Wherever.
Go out of the country. I can go to another state for a year. I can have a part-time residence somewhere else and go back and forth. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, wow, when you think about it, like, it's like there was the invisible chains. And once you break out of those chains, then you literally can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you have to break out of the chains. And that's the hard part.
It is. People are stuck in
and it's hard
prison.
because I know for me, where I struggled with it is because I had no hobbies for so long. And then I was in that rut after my mom died. Even thinking about hobbies, I would think like, ugh, that's the last thing I want to do. Like, I wouldn't do that if you paid me. That was the attitude I had. So it took a while to get out of that mindset because, like, in that mindset, an e-bike, I'm like, why would I want to go to e-bike? I'll just get in my car. I'm going to fucking get an e-bike.
Yeah.
That was the mindset I had. So it took me kind of like getting into a good place mentally then to have a positive attitude about trying new things. And if I like it, great. If I don't like it, fine. Move on to something else.
That's it.
I think I was afraid that I was in a place that I would never find that joy. Like there was just something about me. I'm just this way because my mom was like that.
Yeah.
Like she just didn't like to do things and I'm going to be like her. I don't like to do things. And I don't want to be like that. And even I have the tendency to, I get in my bubble and I like being home. I still do. I always will. But I'm like, I'm going to Miami. I'm going with Alyssa and I'm doing those kind of things because my mom didn't do those things. And I know how cool the memories will be, So I do things with that in mind too. So I'm learning instead of, learned behavior then becomes repeated, right? But instead I'm learning from it so I can do something different.
Exactly. Take action, like what we say.
Yeah, it's all about taking action.
Nothing happens if nothing happens. You got to take action. You got to put in your brain, like, I'm going to start living my life and I'm going to make this life the way I want to make it. I'm going to go on an adventure, open up my mind, not be so closed-minded and stuck.
Program. You got to program it.
Manifest this stuff. It works.
All right, you guys. We'll see you in the next one.